Okay, and we are back with some D&D with these lovely people. Where we left off, we killed a dragon, we killed some bug monsters. Neo splashed some bug monster juice on his weapon on accident and dissolved it. His javelins, Tom, not anything important. We had Forgotten and Theo climb this wall, take out a couple, and open this door. Now, Forgotten is not with us this week, so I moved a token down here. But now we have this door open with Neo at the doorway, waiting to enter. Theo is going to come in a little bit, but in the meantime, I wanted to start just to say that recap and ask anybody if there's anything they plan to do. I believe Neo can see a little bit. No, I did not give this token his new sight for this. So he can see a little bit, just. You can see. Actually, I don't know if Theo gave you the vision again recently. He had to. You wouldn't have seen in that last area if he didn't. So I'm going to give you at least 60 feet of it till I find out. There. Now you can see.
Question. Do
yes.
I know what this is?
What is?
It's reached my dim light phase, but I see stuff down here. Like, I know what that is, but these things.
Roll me a perception. Because it is in your dim light, so you wouldn't really.
That's what that's what I was after. Was just trying to initiate the.
Yeah.
What is that? Give me 1 second. Okay, perception. Sorry.
19. You recognize that as not fungus forms, but what you thought that were fungus. Like those from the last room in here.
Yeah. So they will not be friendly to us.
Yeah, almost most doubtedly. Let me read what you guys actually see in this room as a refresher. Smoke fills the warm cavern, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 feet high down to 20 feet high along the south wall. The source of the smoke and heat is a 10-foot stone forge shaped in a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge, with rows of black anvils along each side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 4 20-foot high guard towers with gray-skinned dwarves standing behind their low battlements. Stone stairs provide across the tops of the 2 towers nearest the forge. South of the forge is an enormous 5-foot iron platform fitted with cranes and clamps, with short flights of iron staircases leading to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of female druiger with a horn and 6 female druiger with a horn, a female druiger with a horn, and 6 hulking bipedals with their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps into a cylinder container, and the 20-foot high ceiling above the bin is a wide rectangular hole, which you guys might or might not assume connects with that wide rectangular hole you guys came across above.
Right, nice.
Question, is this the area where we yell those words at the people to see if they're friendly or not?
You can, but you right now you might not be noticed by a lot of these people, and if you just yell that, You'll 100% be noticed.
Just asking for the future here.
I could try to stealth in. We could try to stealth in. We could do that together, separately, or just so that we're not all bursting through the door at the same time. We could either try to space out, or we could try to prepare action before we rush in.
I'm down for some stealth.
I'm down to give stealth a shot too. I mean, me and you could stealth in, and then we could have him Kool-Aid Man in, and
Oh yeah.
That would
I
be
couldn't
good.
think of a better description other than
That's the
Yeah.
best description of what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
so. I think I'm gonna try to go down towards those fungus things.
Can someone roll for stealth for me? I'm able to
Yes.
move myself. but- cool.
Oh, that is not good.
It's not great.
So, 11 and a 15. So you guys are moving well? Cause,
I'm gonna try to go in and down.
okay.
So it's here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go that way.
Cool. Should I go the opposite direction? Wait. Like,
So, I just want to see how close
I'm now
you
starting
are.
to see that stuff up here. So
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check that out.
You're not
there's
seeing.
a lot.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff in this area. So, where right now, what you see as your characters is what you see. You don't see much more up here. Looking out, like they're on guard, you see maybe a couple heads poke up, but you're being stealthy enough along the walls that you're not seen, Dominic. And same with you over here. So far, nothing has seen you, Arak. As you start getting up here, Dominic, before you go further, you do see what looks to be cells, like big iron doors, and like cramped area. Like these are cramped cells up here. And I think, let me check. Yeah, it would be a passive. You hear like clanking moving around up here, like something in armor is walking.
Oh, am I'm gonna like get Ari. Do I still have Ari summoned, right?
Invisible on your back, on your shoulder is where she's defaulted.
I'm gonna get it so she can share her vision with me and go around the corner.
Okay, I put her on the thing. You should be able to control her.
Cool.
At a dawning moment of why didn't
can
I
you do it so
this?
she provides light as well, so I can
Well,
see
yeah,
what
you
she
can
sees?
see, yeah. Vision, night vision, 60. What is
Okay.
Rock doing?
Oh, he's going to shape change now into a one of these Drugar.
Okay. Now, are you just gonna be one that you've seen? Or are you going to...
Yeah.
And what languages? You don't know the language. I don't.
do not.
Okay. Because if they turn and speak to you, I want that to be an option. Okay.
I just need to be.
Now you're wearing your normal clothes too, including all your
Yes,
cold gear.
I'm also going to prepare a fireball to hit these things that are down here. Whenever he deems that he's gonna Kool-Aid Man through the wall. Or through the door. Because we didn't really talk about timing on this one, so...
By the way, Nick, you can at any point run, and you just have to tell me I'm doing it now.
Can I hear it? Hear?
No, you don't know anything that I'm saying to them. You could see what you could see, but you don't hear anything that I...
So
I think technically you would see more, so I'm going to increase your vision to 120. Past that, you really don't need to see.
So I'm standing there thinking to myself, well, I wonder when I should kick the door in.
What are you doing up here now, Dominic? Now that you've seen what's up there.
Dominic's gonna do the classical fuck that, and not go that direction anymore. And I think he's going to. I think they're. I believe because Dominic is like. Can I go? I'm gonna go up here, and then see if, and then just like stay on general lookout for a wee bit, and just get Ari to go places essentially, and then keep reporting back. So I'm gonna stay here where I can be hidden.
Okay.
And just use Ari to search around because I've realized that's a lot smarter.
And for you, Avak, what are you doing down here then? Are you just waiting around at the corner, or?
I'm just trying to be perceived as nonchalant.
Okay, so
because
you
can't act casual. You can only be perceived as casual.
Yeah,
so
you do see.
I'm attempting to be perceived as casual.
You do see like a couple of these guys like lift their head up, like turn their head towards you and like sniff the air. But seeing you as a let me see. I want to roll me. I'm gonna give you a choice of deception or performance. Okay, and I'm just gonna give them an insight. Now,
it's happening now.
As soon as it looked at you, it like sniffed the air, and it probably picked up a scent that you aren't a dwarf.
I'm releasing it.
And then I breached the door.
Well, here's the access thing. Like, you see its, like, face, and you see it, like, make a, like a cry of some sort. Not like, there's intruders here, kind of, not words, but more like a sharp bark. And that was your cue to release it. And I think what you see, Neo, is you see the fire in his hand grow bigger as he throws it, and that's when you burst through.
I don't think I can see him. Oh, I can now. But I couldn't see him in the door.
So, go ahead. I'll roll for initiative for Dominic.
Nice.
And I yell, "Oh yeah," when I kick in the door, even though
you don't know that. Oh yeah, it doesn't exist.
It does now. I just invented it. It's my catchphrase.
Rock, can I have initiative?
Oh yes.
A nat 40.
Let's try.
Nat 40.
I've come close because I've had a cleric that had 5 dex, and he added his wisdom to his initiative roll, so he had +5 there. So the bare minimum I could roll was an 11 for initiative.
Oof. That must have been so good.
You want my fireball roll too?
Well, yes. Because that's how this combat is starting.
Yeah, and it's trying to centralize in like this location.
Right here, right there. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems about good.
It covers all of them.
Am I fine to just move Ari back closer to me, or is that a no-go?
How far is Ari right now? Holy,
Decent.
Ari is
I'll leave it.
invisible, so
Yeah.
Ari can slowly make her way over to you every turn. Like, you don't have to worry. Like,
Cool.
she has a certain movement. You can just move that every turn. She's invisible, so unless somebody stray fireballs and gets her. Like, I wish I could make her invisible to,
Nice,
like, a
nice.
rock, but not you, because a rock doesn't know where he is.
Yeah, I imagine
and that would
they
be
can just
hilarious.
It would be funny.
My dice need to wake up.
Oh, wow. You rolled half damage on one. Okay, so I need dex saves from everybody. There's the drill guys. So failed, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna make 4 of them. Each D20 is another one, and it's gonna go from clockwise on them. 2, 3, 4. So 14's the number of the beat, so fails.
3 passes and 2 fails.
This one's a pass, so it takes half.
4 fails.
Nick didn't
normal.
listen. Nick didn't listen to me when I told him. That's a pass.
Hmm.
Oh, I only have 6. So it's, because of that, the middle two, the 15, 16, I'm cutting out because I only have 6, not 8. So pass, 13, 13. Because that was my bad number keeping. Because I see so much on this map, Kelly, that you guys don't. That it overlayers on itself, and I lose track of stuff.
He sees all those dragons in the next room and shit.
Well, besides that, I see those little circles with like X and 26 for right here, telling me in the module this is area 26. I see the little cutout box showing me the box above. I see tokens that are hidden in all sorts of areas. Whether I'm using them or not. But that is the first. So what I believe this Durgar's gonna do is raise her horn to her mouth and yell into it that intruders are here. But you guys just hear random undercommon like words. So talking is a free action, but that's alerting people, so I'm gonna take an action for that. Any bonus actions stuff she can do? No. So she's just gonna move and hide behind this platform. Neo.
Excuse me.
How dare you yawn?
I couldn't help it.
Well, you should.
What?
Be better.
I can move up in front of a rock. That's about it, huh?
You can always dash for double movement.
Then I'd be up into the shit and I get fucked up.
I mean, maybe. Right now, you're just being a wall for rock as it's his turn.
He won't make the mistake twice.
Yeah, he'll finish the job this time.
Give me 1 second. I need to do some measurement. Hi, friend. We're gonna go ahead and hit that guy.
Measurement's what?
100 feet.
Who? Pingham?
Oh, sorry. This guy.
Oh, okay. So, let me double check, because I think they have slight cover, but that's not really going to help them, but I just want to make sure.
I'm just really far away, so I figured we had about the best chance of hitting him without being up there as I was going to have.
Okay, it's not... I mean, either way, you got a 24, so even if I gave, like, half cover was, like, 3 AC and 3/4 is 5 AC, you still hit. So...
Just making sure everybody's in the fight.
Oh, they're in the fight now. They weren't before, but...
Gotta be all inclusive, guys.
Yeah, no.
Right. Didn't want to leave them out up there.
So, is that your turn, or are you moving?
I think I am gonna... Boop.
Okay. Dominic.
See these wall bits? They're like the classic thing where I can see over, right?
Yeah, they're only 3 foot tall.
Cool, awesome. So I can see these other guys. I'm gonna go there then, and I'm gonna say and actually in my devil's tongue, I'm gonna go like a are you afraid of? But to myself, and then I'm gonna just to the guy to the direct right of me, 2 Eldritch Blasts, please.
Okay, let me click that magical button. Yeah. I'm gonna assume you'll tell me
burden.
shared burden.
Yeah,
boom
no
and
shared burden.
boom. So
Cool.
the first one blasts into him, doing 8 damage, and the second one hits the wall right in front of him.
Cool.
Right.
And what's Ari's flying speed again?
40. So you can move 8 blocks. And is that gonna be your turn?
Wait, I'm trying to move Ari. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Oh shit. 8. No, move. What about? 8. There we go. And that will be my turn.
Okay. So, seeing a target and being told intruders, these wonderful little things are going to run up to attack you. Boom, boom. Boom. He can actually get right there. Okay, so you have 2 of these guys attacking you, Neo. So 2 attacks from the first one, which I believe don't hit because right now you're raging. So yeah, you're raging. Well, you're not raging, but you have 15 because of your hybrid form. And then the second one's gonna try to hit with the 2 claws. And hits with that second claw, dealing 4 slashing because you resist it. And that was their turn. Sonya
If
is...
you take a step back, Neo, on your turn, I can fire breath a 15-foot cone down that way on top of...
I menacingly nod at him.
Going...
A menacing nod at you.
Like, you can do it after you attack, just... If you give me that step, I should be able to light them up pretty good.
I like to
That's it.
imagine the whole time I'm snarling now. They just got bitch slapped.
This one will enlarge itself. And look over at you, Neo. This is clearly a woman, by the way.
I wink at her.
She has a beard still.
Roll for seduce.
Like, she still has a better beard than you do. It is your turn. Whoa. Hey, don't worry. Kelly here is in the same boat as you, Tom. Only he's an adult, so he can grow something.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, am I in disadvantage? Oh, I'm in disadvantage.
I don't know why you clicked that.
I don't know. No, it was in there when I started.
No, but I don't know why you clicked that. Or are you clawing here? Okay. So you have 17. So that hits. Oh, wait, no, you're disadvantaged because you're poisoned. I remember now.
Oh, yeah, I didn't remember.
Which one are you attacking?
The one on the left.
This one. Gotcha. Yeah, he got poisoned trying to carve up the dragon.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you went to carve it. That was your 3 nat ones. You went to carve it, and you pierced the dragon's poison sac.
Did I hit or no?
Why is that on a 60? No, that should be. Oh yeah, 6. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay. Yeah, no, I took the damage for it.
Oh, alright.
I'm setting the damage for the other. I think. Web changes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you get one claw attack. That's right. That's.
And then a regular attack or no?
No.
Oh. Then I do the step back like he asked.
Okay. Now 2 of them are gonna try to hit you.
I know.
So boom, hits, and then miss. So 3 slashing. A rock.
Hello?
I'm gonna need 6 more rolls. Wow, you guys really need to wake up. Well, actually, that was. You know what? I take that back. That was good rolls for that.
It's not bad.
So 3 deck saves here to cover all of your saves.
Just so you know, I
And
like
all
that.
6 of them fail.
We're gonna go with lightning this time.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
All 6
I like
of them
to
do fail.
imagine that it looks like the dragons roar from Natsu on Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale.
It's actually very
Does
similar.
it.
Is that all I got was 3 of them?
You got no, I did the.
Oh, I got okay. You did the double up. Sorry.
Yeah. No, because that was a 15 thing, right?
Yeah. No.
So you wouldn't get all.
I'm hip. I just was.
Okay, so the last one wouldn't have taken the damage.
Yeah.
He just would have been scarred for life.
Instead of Natsu-Nick, it's more Loxus, I believe his name is, the lightning dragon. Because he did lightning damage. Dominic.
Nice. Well, Dominic's gonna see that they kind of have, like, they're kind of covered, and is just gonna continue with the guy that he's already been attacking. And just, so he it's just a repeat of last time. He's just gonna blast.
I'm just moving people.
And just have a wee devilish laugh to himself, like a wee.
Well, our party member just went insane.
I'm gonna do that and then roll a d20 for them to add them to the initiative 2. 2 plus a dex, which is really shit if I remember right. Yeah. So. Okay, so you're making another 2 shots against the same one?
Mm-hmm.
You hit both times, and he is still alive.
He's still alive? Damn.
Yeah, no. Looks like a little bit of wind could knock him over, but he is looking like hurt. Theo, why don't you roll me initiative so I can just slide you in here?
Just... Next turn, I'll be able
Boy?
to. That's my ending turn.
He's slowly, his mic and stuff is slowly opening up. These guys. Boom.
He's probably muted and didn't notice.
So, being lightning breath had made these guys slightly upset, as it one does. So they're going to try to hit you, Avak. So there's going to be... One's going to attack Neo still, and 2 of them are going to attack you. Because you're within range. Not that one, this sheet here. So this one is good Neo. So, how much HP did... Yeah, okay. So, boom. Not, 4 slashing to Neo. And then these 2 are going to be against, boom, boom, a rock.
Oh.
Shield. Or what does that put?
I'm still eating the 122, but...
Yeah. So, you take 9 slashing there.
And there should still be one more coming.
Yep. By the way, hello there, Coy.
Hello.
But you don't get those.
Nope.
Like I said, Coy, you can roll initiative and I'll slide you in to the initiative order. So basically what has happened, Theo, as you probably, I don't know, like what you were doing up here, but, Dominic is up here shooting Eldritch Blast over here, while Avak is down here swarmed by, the same creatures that were ripping stuff off of the Mushroom Man, as he lightning breathed them and now they're all mad at him. And unfortunately, lightning breath goes away. Your dice really needs to wake up, Kelly.
You're telling me.
Look, I didn't want to be the one to say it, but I think the dice might be mad. I don't know why.
Have you guys sacrificed any goats recently?
Oh, I forgot this week.
That would do it.
Wait a minute. Can I use my inspiration on that one?
I will allow it. You get the first
on
one.
Advantage.
See, the thing with that is you're already rolling with advantage, so it would just get... go ahead. It's your inspiration right away. Like, that means later on, Kelly's gonna be like, man, I really wish I had my inspiration.
Right. I mean, I was thinking about it now, and I'm like, I could really continue to use that lightning breath. That'd be really helpful.
Theo, go ahead, like I said, and I will, just in case you roll really bad. And you go next.
I just now am able to hear you guys. My mic system was all screwed up, and I've been farting with it for a little bit here. So I've been in, but I haven't been able to hear.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead. First off, roll initiative so I can put you where you belong.
You weren't here, so we started a bunch of shit.
Yeah, so...
We touched everything.
I didn't touch a damn thing. They did everything. I just told them it was a bad idea, and they said, nah, Theo said it was okay.
So basically, they stealthed in here. They went responsibly. But they noticed a rock down here. By the way, this is just a dwarf dressed as a rock. It is not a rock at the moment. It's a dwarf dressed like one.
Cool. So I can live out my fantasy of killing a rock. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you with your eagle eyes would have saw him change right here. But if that's all you need to convince yourself, go ahead. That's up to you. But he's down here lightning breathing at the moment. Neo's right there with him. There's a big old dwarf that like hollowed out dwarven woods. All of these are vacated of dwarfs as they are moving because they were shot at. And these ones are slowly getting ready to move towards you as well because they were shot at.
You said these ones?
Yeah.
Oh, and this is Neo, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Put you where you belong.
Oh, that's right. I ignore coverage. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually tell me they get cover from those, so I haven't been applying cover. They really should, but it gives me all my information. It really doesn't say. But the only one shooting at them is Dominic, who is also at the same height, so I would give like 3/4 cover if you're down here shooting at them, but up on the same height, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna be there. I'm going to take my... Oh, come on, get off my screen. Take a pop shot at this one here.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. That's part of my multi-attack option. So, longbow, sharpshooter.
You can make your extra attack because I kind of robbed your first turn by you not being here. So I'll give it to you now. Everything has moved by now, but you can have your first initiative turn with your extra action or whatnot.
So, what is this? Do you want me to do this at normal or advantage? Because with the 28, I would have gone before everybody else here.
Go ahead at normal. Because everybody has technically gone, but...
Okay. So, sharpshooter on 15.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Alright. So then I'll do a longbow on him.
That one does hit.
And then my second one onto this one. Actually.
Wait,
is this one bloodied at all?
This one's barely standing.
That's the one I was trying with the 6.
Oh, I see. You pinged this one on me. That's why.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was meaning this one.
Then this one's dead. He had 1 HP left.
Oh, gotcha. Then this one back here, I'm going to go for a sharpshooter clockwork.
Top or bottom?
The top one.
Okay.
This one. So sharpshooter clockwork. Ow.
As it hits the wall next to him.
I'm gonna use. I guess I'll wait for my lucky then. Okay.
You can use it if you wanted, because you knew.
It's all right.
Okay, so it hits the wall quibbling next to this. As it does the damage to the stone beside it.
Okay.
But yeah. So I just let you do that as that. It's gonna be your turn because I'm gonna skip. I kind of did your turn before these guys, but these guys are just gonna run up.
Okay.
20, 25, and then 25. 25 and enlarge. And that's all of them. So I'm gonna. That was your turn. Now everybody's in order, in proper order here. Okay.
Yeah.
So this person's gonna go up. And it's going to try to war pick you, Nick. Boom. Missed.
And I winked at her.
Yep.
off with their head.
Well, it is your turn.
Guess you could say you couldn't be too picky.
Damn.
Unfortunately, you miss with your first attack. You miss.
And I got even worse.
With your second
I got
attack.
a 1.
I've decided to stop doing the if you nat 1 bad things happen. Because I don't want to shit on it. Because I've been told it really hurts melee people. And I really don't want to do that. So I'm not going to make... What, Kelly?
I mean, I was about to say should start recklessing, but it wouldn't matter in that
yeah, no.
instance.
Well, actually, in either. So that is your turn, Neo. That poison really taking a toll on you.
How do I get rid of that question?
Well, you haven't... The only thing you could probably try that you haven't is resting.
I ain't gonna go well right now if I tried that.
But that's the only thing you haven't tried yet. So, Druga Hammer. Because they heard noises of combat and a fireball.
Or 2.
And boom.
Oh, that's not good. He has a name.
Who has the name? The big one?
The hammers.
No, they have normal names. That's just what they're called.
On my screen, they're the only ones who have names under them.
Oh, I don't know why. The names are just showing for some reason. It's
ominous.
Alright.
Maybe just to show me that they're not regular Druagar, I'm guessing. And that is their turn. They can't do much anything else. Iraq. Would you like to do more? Yeah.
Yes, more lightning.
Let me see if I can... I want to do something that looks like it should be really cool. Let me... I don't have any... Let me just do...
Oh, that's cool.
It took me way too long to do. But, okay. So, 3 more to try to save. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them not 1. Everybody else saved. So, this one's saved. For... this one failed. For... Boom. These 2 saved. This one saved. And then this one failed.
I'm just whittling them down piece by piece.
Good, cause I ain't hearing shit.
Dominic. There's some
to...
people coming up to say hello for you shooting them.
Yeah, am I allowed to move Ari first, or is it only...
Yeah, you can move her. She basically, she can, if she's not in combat, she could be a part. If you want her to touch on your shoulder now, I'll delete her token if you want. Or you can keep her behind you or whatnot. That's up to you.
She can stay there for now then, I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something risky here, and also known as the normal Eldritch Blast. Just gonna blast the guy in the top of the stairs.
Him?
Yep.
Okay. 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Pew pew.
Both of them hit. Do you... I want to check something, because something might not be taped properly for you. Okay, the Eldritch Invocations, you don't have Agonizing... Oh, you do have Agonizing Blast.
I do.
Why is that not...
It's not.
That's not on this Eldritch Blast. Boom. It's corrected.
Cool.
So, I'll just add 10 damage to that.
Cool. Cool. Awesome.
Okay, are you going to move, or are you just gonna stay there in the corner?
I quite like the corner.
Okay. Second verse, same as first. 1 to Neo, and then 2 against Iraq. However, yeah, okay. So the one against Neo, 1 hits for 2 damage. Now this one right here, Iraq, this one here, it's gonna be the first one to attack you, and this actually both of them have the same health. You see that they, like, when you did that damage, they like howled in fury. As they I'm gonna add something to the stat block so that I can do this, because it had something on the stat block, but I'm doing it so it will auto roll it. So here's the first ones against you. 17 and 23. Shooting the 17.
Can at least block 1.
Okay. And you take 7 slashing. And the second one. 15 and 20. Because when enraged, they roll with advantage when under 10 HP. How high shield puts you at 19, I believe? No, you have mage armor, which puts you at 14. Okay, I'm making sure I'm keeping track properly of your AC, so I don't cheat you. So you do take that 20 because you're at 19?
Yep.
Okay. So you take another 13. And the others cannot get to you, so they just have to stand there. These guys are going to try to move up. This guy's going to get up here and going to make a pick attack at you for shooting it. 11 does not hit you, I believe, Dominic? Just barely?
Yeah, doesn't hit me. Just barely.
Boom. Boom. And this one's going to try to throw its javelin at you.
It's fair.
21 for 11 piercing. I can edit that for you.
Too far now has lost his weapon.
As he pulls another one out.
God damn it.
Hold on, I'm editing stuff on the board.
I don't want to be a pessimist, but this ain't looking too good.
It's looking better than you think. You guys output a lot of damage.
I ain't output any.
I mean, you take a lot of damage.
But not much more.
Theo.
Sorry. So. Dang it. I have an AoE attack, but where I hit, it's gonna hit.
Dominic?
A rock.
Oh,
what is it based on?
What do you mean?
Like, is it AC or?
It's a pass or fail by a save.
Which save?
Con save.
I'm a +3 to con save, so it's not terrible, but
maybe
it's not
you've
the
been
best.
maybe you've been having low rolls to get a high roll this.
Next ability save, Kelly, we really should do something to bump up your con a little bit. You'll get massive boost of HP.
Let's see. Okay, so then I will just see if I can get it. So I got 20. That would hit him. That would hit him. That would hit him. Damn it! Dominic's in the way. I have 3d8 poison damage and poison people if it's a 20-foot radius.
Maybe if you aim closer to the other stairs or something, it would do good.
Oh, I wouldn't get the big guy, but I could get 4 people with it. There's a guy up here, there, 20, 20. Do we remember by any chance if this was enough time from when I last cast Hunter's Mark that it would have still been active or not?
How long does it last? An hour?
An hour.
You have it. Because you would have had it done this right in here, and that was like 10 minutes ago.
Alright, so then I'm going to bonus action move Hunter's Mark to this dude in front of us. I'm going to take a multi-attack. I'm going to go for... Is he bloodied at all or anything?
Oh yeah, no, he's very bloodied.
If he's very bloodied though, then instead of putting the Hunter's Mark on him, can I put it on this one here? I want it at the bottom.
I was actually going to suggest that, but I wanted to let you figure that out.
So I'm just going to take a longbow shot at him to see if I can get rid of him.
Go ahead.
So... Before you say anything, and I don't know if is it, because I keep forgetting to ask, or forget it, is it something that he can give advantage since he's...
I would let you, because you roll one number, I'll let you roll a second one if he wants to, because I did not tell you if that hits or not. Because we're just waking up and that you didn't ask. Technically it would be like you would have to say beforehand. I apologize. I have not said nothing.
Could I get your reaction to get advantage on this attack? Dominic?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That does indeed hit, and it kills it.
Okay. Nice. So then this one down here, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and take a sharpshooter on him.
This is the 100 mark, and sharpshooter, go ahead. Unfortunately... 16 does not hit.
Alright.
And it flies by.
I will, I'll move up to here.
Okay.
I'll meet shield for you, Dominic.
What's funny, Dominic has similar HP totals to you, but not actual at the moment.
Yeah, but I believe my AC is higher than his, though.
Yeah, I've got really low AC.
I have a 16 AC.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got 12.
You have 43.
By the way, Corey, I finally got, it fixed in my head and gave Nick a whale bale token.
Nice, it looks cool.
So, but what's really cool is by right-click, I can actually change it from Rare Bale to Neo.
Oh, nice.
I found out...
Keep the same hit points, though?
Yep, it's the same token. It's just it changes what you see.
Gotcha, cool.
I found out because what I had to do was make a table in the macro one. Make a rollable table and just make a token for it. And then make those images as what you can roll for. Anyways, that was your turn.
Yep.
This lady is gonna try to pick you again. Because you're special. Boom.
She's fucking special.
And she sinks her pick from nearly minimum damage into your shoulder for 2 damage. your turn.
Well, let's try this again.
You do indeed hit her, killing her. Now, you as a bonus
Did I kill
action.
her?
Yes, you did.
I chopped her head off.
Okay. As a bonus action, you can make an attack before you continue your attack action. Would you like to attack this thing?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. 23 does indeed hit for 13. Now you have your second attack. 17 does indeed hit, killing it. Also, I see you're rolling regular greatsword because you're rolling at disadvantage. You want that extra 2 damage.
Or that and shit wasn't happening unless I did that.
No, I fully agree because it like subtracts so much if you do. If you don't. But that's your turn. Do you want to move or?
Would I be able to pull Rack back? Like, because it looks like he's about to fucking clock out.
I was just about to say, I'd be willing if he wanted to.
The problem is he doesn't have an action to grab
But
you.
I was just about to say, no matter what, I'm taking the attack, so we should.
Well,
at
no,
least-
if he moves you, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Forced movement never provokes attacks of opportunity.
And next turn too, you could disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you don't have an action, so you can't. Is your breath attack bonus action or action?
My breath attack is an action.
Because I wasn't sure if it was because of the spell.
No, these things.
Oh no, it's a bonus action.
So you could have been
It isn't.
one, you could have been attacking more, but two, you could disengage, breath attack, and run away.
Yep. Or breath attack, then disengage, or do I have to?
Either way,
Yeah.
as long as you disengage before you move, that's all that matters.
And I don't have to disengage or anything, right?
Unless you're moving
No,
out. Right now, you don't
You
have
killed the only person within 5 feet of.
to. So tink,
By chopping its head off.
tink,
Everything's
tink,
head's
tink,
chopped off.
Tink, 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 tink. And the one is going to attack you with 1 claw and 1 hammer. So clawing and
Miss.
hammer.
Miss.
And that's all that can reach you. A rock.
Okay.
Let me.
Going to breath attack. And disengage.
Depending on your roll, some of these guys don't even have. Yeah. Okay. So first off, this one's dead, and this one's dead. So you don't have to disengage.
Okay.
Just let someone walk away.
I was just about to say, if I don't have to disengage,
no,
somebody
that's
else
why
is
I
getting
want-
an attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move you back just so I can make sure the damage. Yep. Okay, everybody. I wanted to double check that. So I need 3 dex saves because 3 people could possibly survive. So I'm gonna roll these separate this time. The first number. So the top 2 pass, only taking 6. And the bottom one takes the full 12. All 3 of them are still alive, but they're all looking hurt.
I am going to disengage and fire, or actually, I'll firebolt before I disengage.
You don't have to disengage at all. Nothing's within range.
Or you know what I mean. I'm gonna.
You're
take
gonna
that step
move,
back.
but yeah, fire. Which one are you attacking?
Oh, I'm gonna go after this one.
Okay. Fortunately for you, actually, unfortunately, I thought they had 12. They have 12 passive. They have 13 AC. You barely miss, as it hits right next to its head, as you back away. Are you only taking 1 step, or are you actually moving?
No, I'm just gonna take the 1 step.
Dominic.
Howdy.
What would you like to do? There's a big old guy here who threw the javelin that impaled you. There's a couple smaller guys trying to get up the stairs through Theo.
I'm gonna first. Theo, how confident are you in melee combat?
I am competent in both range and melee.
So
However, I
you-
can range in melee with no penalties.
Like, he's competent in both and can also do both in melee distance.
Cool. So he's so you're not like worried about dying from where you are next
Nope,
to the
you're fine.
cool.
Nope.
Cool.
He's
Awesome.
safer in melee than you.
That's fine. I'm gonna. Should I have?
I have to remember some of my magical items here.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I apologize.
Oh no, I was meaning because I've never used the whirling weapon that you gave me.
Yeah, no, it's not something I expected a lot of use from you, but it was either you or I guess Forgotten can use it.
I have pearls of power that I keep forgetting about, and I'm like, we'll just say that those are now my mage armor, rather than me taking the mage armor out of my spell list or out of my spells and then adding it back. And
I'm gonna fire 2 at the big drugger.
Okay.
big
2
boy.
at the big boom boom. One of them hits for max damage.
Cool.
He is looking very bloodied. Oh, bloodied. These guys are going to move forward. Back so that. Let me just put these all at the back so I can actually see. As one is gonna attack you and the other one's gonna attack Neo. The one attacking Neo is enraged. Oh, what happened to their attacks? Let me, Oh, it got moved down here. Okay. The sheet got changed on me and it's weird. Like, it moved on me. 2 against Neo. 17 and 18 both hit you, I believe. Yep. So, you take 6 from the first one, and you take 5 from the second one. The second one's gonna try to attack a rock. Boom. And boom. I was waiting to see if that hit, so both of them glance off your armor, unable to affect you. This guy, upset at being shot with Eldritch Energy, is going to throw another javelin at you. But miss with a 7.
I smile back.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I'm moving stuff on the map.
Oh no, my headphones like, oh yeah, you know, you just lost all connection with it.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, fun. That's nice.
Yeah, that's always nice. And I think that's it there. That one attacked Theo.
All right. I've never used this ability before, so I'm gonna test it out. But I want to make sure I don't get hit with it. So if I do here, nope.
That sounds boring.
So I am going to aim an arrow at this location here.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Right here.
Using my spell that I picked up last time that we leveled, doing this.
Okay.
Poison volley. So it is 16 damage, but there we go.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing up in there.
Yeah, no. Oh, also in the thing, I think we set up to where we'll roll that damage automatically in there.
Yeah, I went through and added it to this, but
okay.
I mean, I already clicked it once to activate.
Yeah, no, I'll take the 16. I was just reading it.
So
20 foot. con. Let me roll for the.
It's 15.
This one fails. The other guys seem to not be affected by it.
Okay.
So this one just takes full damage. So
Yeah, they do look different. I was just hoping I could
falls
just
down
kill
dead.
one go. All right. Cool.
These guys are more mechanical looking.
Yeah, I know we fought him before, but I don't think I attempted using poison on
Yeah.
him before. So.
They seem to be unaffected by poison.
So then, this one, I am going to second level cast as a bonus action healing word onto a rock.
Is he within your distance for that? Is that 60?
That's 60 feet.
Okay, I was just curious.
So, 10 hit points to a rock.
Thank you.
And that will end my turn.
Dads don't need you. Neo, it's your turn. Which one?
Let's go with the left one.
Okay, you hit and you kill. Well, this is your bonus action attack because you get that one for killing things. You hit and you kill. Would you like to move up and attack the last one?
Missed.
14, you hit and you kill.
Yay.
Nice.
You missed earlier where I was missing everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're rolling with disadvantage. You're going to miss. But that's your turn. Unless, do you want to move? Because you only took 5
Wait,
foot.
you're still poisoned, aren't you?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And I don't know what will help it. I have to measure, huh?
You can move 5 steps. Well, actually, I think you can move 7 steps because I think you have faster speed. Yeah, you can move 7 more steps. Yep.
I have up to 40 foot.
Yep,
movement.
and you only move 5, so you can move.
So I can move all the way up there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can move there. You can also be like 1 closer, but this thing radiates a lot of heat, so you might not want to.
Maybe it'll cure my poison.
Yeah, if you drink this stuff, I guarantee you will not be poisoned no more.
That's true.
Because I'd be dead.
Well, no, you just wouldn't have a throat. Anyways, these guys. This one's seeing a new target. No, he's gonna not move because the target's not close enough. And the one close to you, Theo, is going to attack first.
Yep.
Okay. So 1 claw and 1 hammer.
Claw hits, hammer does not.
So 8 bludgeoning. The other one's going to attack Neo with 1 claw and 1 hammer. Both hit. For 3. And then 5. Closest I've come to actually putting Neo down in a while. Arak.
Okay, I'm gonna start by moving at least there. Now we're gonna straight line at that guy, and I'm going to throw shit at him.
Fireball at this one?
Nice.
The back one or the one attacking Theo?
The back one.
Okay. So you hit.
For all of 2 damage.
Hey, you don't know. That 2 damage can do more than you know. You hit him. So there's that. Anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Dominic.
I'm just gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy, just down below me, that's attacking Neo.
Okay. 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking Neo. Boom, boom. Unfortunately, Neo, would you like to give up your reaction?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a second one to go with that 16. Okay, unfortunately, both shots miss.
Damn.
Theo.
I am going to take a longbow shot on the one in front of me.
You hit.
Then Hunter's Mark goes off. If he's still standing, I'm just gonna take another longbow shot on him.
You hit.
And another Hunter's Mark. Taking down 2 arrows.
He is barely standing. He looks very bloodied. Maybe wobbling a little bit.
Don't think I can do anything bonus action wise. So that's it.
Okay. Neo, this thing walked up to you and just punched the hell out of you. And you hit.
How badly does he look?
He looks not quite bloodied. That unfortunately he catches the blade.
Not to talk about.
He catches the blade in his claw, stopping it from attacking him as you pull it free from him. And then he's going to attack you back. Dealing 3 bludgeoning damage. And that's him. Arak.
Terrible.
At that one, would you like to move any and maybe bonus action breath attack? Because if you move here and get this way, you will not hit anybody up here because they are 20 feet above. As a heads up.
I was actually thinking about coming this way.
You can also do that.
That way I'm away from the furnace and
the only thing is, can you make one more step forward? Or is that your limit?
No, I can actually walk several more feet
If
forward.
if you want to use a breath attack without hitting Neo, you would have to move there.
Okay. Yeah, we'll give it there.
I just didn't want that to be and I use it.
And roast all up the back of him with lightning. Give damage roll.
Don't worry. Or I'm not gonna say nothing. Yep. That's about right.
I was figuring their Dex when I saw the picture of them wrapped in metal.
That's about right. As lightning, you just see it, as you spew out the lightning, it crackles around the metal joints and stuff, the arms, In fact, I'd like to imagine, since all the turns happen at once, what happened is he caught the blade, and, he missed with the first, he went to attack Neo, and he hit, and then your lightning breath hit him, and that caused him to miss the second attack. Dominic.
Pew pew. Same target.
Boom. And boom. You hit, and you finished the job.
Nice.
Theo.
I am going to. Can I drop my longbow and pull out the longsword?
Yeah.
I haven't really used that yet.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a longsword, slash at him.
It is using Dex on your sheet, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure.
And I'm going to grip that. I'm gonna do that two-handed to make it a D10 instead of a D8.
Yep.
And then when I do that, I can still do my multi-attack, right?
Yep.
Okay. So,
it would only stop you from like doing the offhand attack if you had two weapons.
okay, because I guess I should make sure because the whirling weapon, take the attack action with the whirling weapon that you're holding. Oh, so it has to be in one hand. So it's going to be in one hand.
Ah, okay.
Because I want to use the bonus action to attack.
Okay.
With it as well, and I just want to make sure I was following that correctly. All right, so longsword.
You missed with that one.
Oh, it's just stuck with my bow.
To be fair, it's not much of a difference between your bow and that.
It's a +2 to attack, yeah.
That wouldn't have done nothing.
Okay.
Well, actually, that first one, it might have, but the second one, definitely not.
Alright. Well, I use my bonus action to whiff for a third attack here.
Nope, you hit and you put it down.
Nice. As I do not use melee weapons very often.
Yeah, no, it's not something you're used to as a hunter, but it's very interesting. And the weapon is, I think what caused you when you attacked with the first two, this is a very light weapon. You expected more weight to it for its size, and also when you swung it, it gave off a faint whistling sound as wind went through small holes in it.
Yeah, because this is the first time I've even used this yet. So yeah, this is something my character, Theo would have. This is a new experience for
yeah.
me. So yeah, that's a good way to put it. I like that.
Because it does make sense that you wouldn't know how to use it properly.
And that is
your turn,
turn.
I think.
Yep.
I mean, you can move, but
yeah, I'm fine though.
Neo, what would you like to do?
Oh shit. Button. Step right there, and that's the closest I want to go.
You don't want to go no closer to that? You can move up and attack it.
I know, but it might attack me, and then I might be a dead boy.
I don't think it can output enough damage to knock you down with your resistance.
Then I step in his face, and
unless
if I die,
it
it's your
crits.
fault.
13 misses. 19 does not. As it turns and it hits you back. For 5 damage. Rock.
Can't really assist in any way. How high are these stairs that are right here? Like, can I still see him over this?
Where you are, yes. Because those are like stairs you're supposed to be able to get on from where you are, so you would be able to, yeah. These stairs are like
Okay.
10, are like, it goes like 5, like where you guys are to like 7 feet there, and then 12 feet there, and then 20 feet up there, like.
I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit because I really don't want to light up his back. I mean, unless I can climb up on that.
I would
have half
I
my
would
movement.
I
but
would
don't know how
ask
much.
I would ask for, and this doesn't take your action, just it just might knock you prone, in athletics to just climb up there. Yep. It was only a
With
D.
0 modifier.
Yeah, it was only a DC 10. So go. You can
Okay.
climb right up there.
Well, now that I'm up here, I will breath weapon him.
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to nat 20. No, but I got a 17, so I take half. quite literally the only way that this thing will ever do anything. Like with Dex. And would you like to attack it?
Yeah. I was debating about whether or not I wanted to change back, but I'm pretty sure it's me.
Here's something funny.
Mr. blowing a lot.
Would you like to know something funny?
Breath. Yes.
It has 17 AC and 14 HP. As combat is over for now.
I've taken lessons from kill stealing from the best, Corey.
Hey, Jacob's not here. With his magic missiles.
Hey, you're the one who back up and re-engage.
To be fair, I thought we were leaving, and then I found out we weren't leaving, so I came back to help. It just was painted in bad light.
This was just a future kill of his. It wasn't like he didn't write his name on it yet or anything.
But yes, you guys are out of combat for now. What would you like to do?
Eat all my good berries.
You're free to. Everybody that has good berries left, you can eat them. I think you guys ate some though. I'm not sure.
I would like to eat good berries as well then.
Yeah, I'm about to die in front of you guys.
So you get 5 HP back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For Neo, let's see. Says you have 10, so I'm gonna believe that you haven't eaten anything. So you get 10 HP back.
And I'm still pretty mortally wounded.
Yeah, no, you're still very bloody. Like this thing has chewed through stuff for you.
Which blood is yours and which blood is theirs, Neo?
I'm not sure.
Oh God.
This is so much blood.
It's just dripping.
Yeah, no, he had brown for it, and now he has more reddish. But what would you guys like to do? Where would you like to explore?
Can I do like a investigation of like the see like don't know how to describe it, the we stand thing where there's a bunch of corpses.
The we stand thing. Hold on, I'm moving things on layers.
Wait, I'll move over to it and move myself back.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't looking because I was. What, this thing?
No, below it.
Oh, this thing?
Yes.
I mean, you can. But I can tell you, it just looks like a platform that they, with the spell metal around and everything, it looks like where they assembled the dragon.
Oh yeah, cool.
Anybody else? What would you like to do?
I have a dumb question.
There are no dumb
questions,
but...
I can't ritually cast Healing Word, can I?
Nope.
Didn't think I could.
Typically, healing spells are not rituals for that reason that they could be abused.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I have a healing hands. I can use one.
Which is 5 times your... Is it your level worth?
Yes.
Which is 7, so you can give 7 HP, or you can give... Is it all at once? Because you could save 1 point just in case. It just says a number equal to your HP. It's all yeah. I was just double checking that. It's all at once. So if you want to, you can... Okay, Neo...
Yeah,
Neo gets 7 HP. as you feel a casual brush, Neo, and energy like infuses in from his hand.
And then the last step.
It's weird because you feel the energy come in, but there's like a almost taint to it as well. Like it makes you feel better, but also makes you want to throw up.
That's the exact energy I try to always give in a room.
Me too. Don't worry. So, Arak, Theo, Neo.
We have up, which I don't know, down, which I don't know, and then the door on the other side of the room, which, you guessed it, I don't know.
So let's go with I don't know 1.
Okay.
Since they were all.
Since we're closest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
do
don't think
see this is a slightly tight corridor, so if he stays as railbare, it's going to be hard for people to pass him here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in front of him.
And Dominic, you have seen up here, and you saw these creatures
Yep.
that you guys killed before.
Yeah, and there's like cells. I'll tell this to the team. It's like cells up there, and then I'll hint towards. I believe there'll be more through the doorways or whatever.
I can move up with him.
That's all good. You guys can move together. There's nothing that's gonna trigger instantly. For the first person. As you guys do move up, though, this dark corridor has narrow iron doors along the north wall and 2 similar doors on each end. An iron crossbar seals each door. What you guys hear is loud. Let me. Yeah. Okay. So you hear loud. Yeah, you hear loud banging from one of the cells that causes the bar on its door to tremor on its bracket. From another cell comes a gentle tapping sound. So loud, loudness is coming from this one, and the tapping is coming from straight ahead.
How about we see what the loud one is?
I vote we say the phrase first and see if we get a reaction.
I agree with the rock.
Mm-hmm.
So when we say the phrase, do either of them react? Sound-wise,
I think right away the banging stops, and then you just hear from it in a deep voice. Stop that photo racket. Are you with them?
Okay.
Am I with whom?
Yeah, who is them?
Is them us?
Those minuscule bastards that kidnapped me and locked me up in here.
Oh,
No, they're dead.
no. If we let you out, are you gonna attack us?
They took my weapons. I have nothing to attack you but my bare hands. And that if you're not with them, I don't see a point to attack you.
That would also be silly.
Okay. I'll go let them out then.
With
I am going to ready an attack.
you're the
We
less.
should have asked if he was friends with the room full of slaughtered people first.
So you unlock the door,
They kidnapped him. Obviously, he ain't friends.
and he
The
steps
ready
out,
attack is if he comes down and aggresses us, I will loose an arrow at him.
and you see a tall Goliath step out.
Oh,
Nah, we're friendly.
yeah, okay. So let's
Oh, it's
see
another
babies.
werebear.
He says out loud, thanks for releasing me. I need to find my weapons, or find suitable weapons, and then find my way back out. I was caught in a blizzard and became separated from my hunting party, and that's when these bastards ambushed me.
Do I have any like spare weapon I don't really use that I could give him or something?
I was just about to say I have a light crossbow I could give him.
You just go
Straight up
back down
extra great sword.
If you go back down that tunnel behind us, there's a lot of dead bodies to pick it up from.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. There's lots of dead bodies. Woo.
And the
I'll
exit
say
is
that
down
out
that door
I'm
and to
trying.
the
I'm
left.
trying to find out
I'm
if
saying
they,
that to them.
yeah.
Like, you can go down there and pick up whatever you want from the dead bodies.
Mhm.
I'm trying to see if they say something. Oh, okay. He's like, he nods and said, "Now do for well now, but I would like to get my battle axe back, my great axe."
You're more than welcome to stick around with us until we find it.
I was about to say that same thing.
Or you can hire us for some services. If you don't want to go with us and get it yourself.
Okay, so there's that, so that he can use that in the meantime. Okay, so as he hefts up a. Okay, but it's at this point you hear tapping start once again here.
I ask him if he knows what's tapping.
Probably another prisoner of those dwarven bastards.
And what's
Open
your
the door.
story, Mr. Prisoner? I
I'll
tap
step.
on the door.
I'll step here and ready and attack if he decides when we open the door to aggress us.
My name is Pacoy, and I was a trapper from Dogan's Hall. They adopted me and were asking me questions about the town and its defenses.
Well, it's too late for your information.
Well, yes, I heard you.
Dominic will laugh.
I heard you telling the deep-voiced one that you took care of them. Would you mind letting me out as well?
I'm a shrug and reach over and grab the latch and, like, look for affirmation from anybody. Like, if you don't want this, now would be the time to say so.
I will
Give a
just
thumbs
shrug
up.
and tell. I mean, you can see I'm ready to attack if it comes out
Yeah.
swinging.
I'm gonna pull the door open.
As you do, out steps a man. He looks like a very scrawny human in a dirty loincloth.
That's weird. Vampire.
He has small misformed ears and pointy teeth that, and I quote, is typical of that town's inbred stock.
Well then.
All right.
So Dogan Hole is apparently very inbred. Isn't that like
Would
close
we-
to where you
would we
came from?
Know that knowledge though. We have that knowledge.
Avak, where were you from again? Weren't you
well,
from
I've
Dogan?
been everywhere.
Yeah, but weren't
That's
you
what I-
stayed in Dogan Hole for a bit?
Yes.
So you would know that.
There's also, as I open the door and he comes out, I'm also going to reaffirm as a rock, just so that we don't have to have that conversation.
So you,
Of
as
why
he
they're
comes
hanging
out,
out with
like, and you change right when he comes out.
Yeah.
I think he looks at you and blinks and shakes his head, but otherwise doesn't say anything.
All right. Well, I'll tell him where the exit is if he wants to go that way. You're more than welcome to follow us as we progress through the castle as we go.
I'm gonna nudge him to walk in front of me.
Tell me, Goliath.
I'm trying to
You scared of death?
check something real quick.
Do you fear death?
He looks at you and just laughs and says, "I do not fear death. I face it in glorious combat." I'm gonna do one thing. Let me, as everybody is moving, this is where everybody starts moving down, and like where he picks up his weapons and stuff.
He picks up his weapons from where?
He
Sorry.
picks up a war pick.
Okay.
I nudge the tapper to like walk in front of me.
I was typing something.
Okay.
As he steps in front of you, as you want. Right next to the Goliath, who does introduce himself as he's like he sees the rare bear, and at first he like reaches for a weapon not there, and then he like recognizes like markings of your rare bear from the one who gave you the disease. He like nods his head to you. Like, you must be a mighty warrior for her to have blessed you as such. I am Kappa Nuck Tall Tree.
I hold my hand out like for a handshake or whatever they do back in the day.
Yeah, no, and he reaches out and he takes your hand and shakes it.
Left-handed shake.
Yeah. As he comes out here and picks up a pick, Coy also follows. Are you backing out so he can get by, so both of these guys can? Okay. He's kind of shivering a bit, but he's kind of like staying off to the sides. He's probably picking at like dwarven like clothes. Like, no, that's too small.
Can I make it so Ari's just on my shoulder and not move Ari?
Yeah. I'll delete Ari until you need her. And as he's walking the Goliath, like, for rescuing me, and if we receive my axe, I'll invite you all welcome to return with me to Warm Doom Crag. My kin will give you a hero's feat you deserve.
Sorry, I climbed up and down the stairs again. I might have fallen.
Not in combat, I'm not going to make that. It was during combat where being prone might have hurt you.
I just figured it was for comedy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, that second time, boom, right on your face. You take no damage.
I climbed up and fell down.
Yep. I don't try to punish you guys on small climbs like that out of combat, Kelly. Where to now?
Wanna go right?
So you said that the inbred person.
Koi, yeah.
He's like shivering, like he's not
slight shivering. Like he's not like blue, but he is in a dirty loincloth, and that's it.
Alright, I'll take off one of my outer layers of clothes and give it to him, like maybe like my under jacket or something like that. As the cold does not affect me.
Yeah, he thanks you profusely and like puts it on. Like, would you gentlemen happen to know the way out, or is it not safe to fully leave yet?
So it should be safe. If you get lost, follow the bodies, and I will describe the way out.
Okay. He nods, and thanks you guys again as he slowly makes his way that way.
So before he goes,
go
I'll be like, wait.
the boss door?
I'll walk up to him.
You guys
Slowly
do
and
fear.
intensely.
You walk up to him. He turns around and says, "Yes."
Do you fear death?
Of course. What kind of idiot wouldn't fear death? Being alive is the best thing ever.
Well, that's the first answer of that I've gotten all day.
He like straightens up like, wow.
You
really?
must know a lot of sociopaths then.
Welcome to our group.
As he
I grip
as he
my sword
turns
a
and
little
runs a
harder
little
as I
bit
look at
faster.
him.
Dominic will just think about this for a bit, like, huh.
Boom. And as he runs out the way you guys came.
Has anyone been using that staff for the Revenant Warrior?
I believe a rock has it at the moment.
I believe I have it, but I have not been using it.
You haven't been actively using it, but I think you do have it like attuned as your last item.
I just wanted to make sure it was actually being used.
Yeah, you and him are the two that can use it, I think. Actually,
Honestly,
no.
using it-
You basically everybody but Neo. And Forgotten, but you know.
Can't believe he's
Judgment.
forgotten.
Well, it's not my fault that you're too dumb to do anything more than hit.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is something that I need to keep pinned up on this other page.
To remember that you have it.
And what it does.
Yeah, no, because it's useful. Okay, so where to now? You have the doors over there, and you have these doors here, and you have some stuff down here unexplored. And you also have the faint thumping of a heart from this.
From what?
Can I?
A heartbeat
How
of this.
warm is it?
To quote it exactly, ripples of heat. So it doesn't give an exact. If you touch the lava, I could tell you how much heat it gives you.
No, can I go close to the metal?
Yeah,
bit
you
and
can
see how
go
much
close to it and not get damaged.
Can I, if I touch it, will it damage me?
Maybe.
It's lava.
No, he's
Well,
talking about the metal bit here. Let me see again.
While we're standing around, I'm gonna eat 4 of my good berries.
Yeah, no.
Um,
If you feel heat gets really intense as you try to touch it, and then you think better of it.
Okay.
I mean, you can still touch it to see exactly how hot it gets, but you have a feeling it's really hot.
I was wanting to try and see if I could like go on top of it to open up the top bit, but it'd be useless if I can't get Eldritch Blast the top bit, but I'm not sure how useful that would be.
Give me a perception.
Okay.
I'm just giving a perception because you're walking up to. Oh yeah, sorry.
You give me a perception.
You see, you're not quite the right angle for it, and I don't think you probably just don't notice it too much, but you do see vents on this thing that some steam is coming out. You're not sure. They look like you could see through them, but you are having a hard time doing it.
Can I wait? I guess would this be an investigation if I try to see if there's anything that looks like it would open the hatch? Would that come under the perception?
There isn't really a way. It looks like this forge was built around whatever is inside of it.
Oh. Okay.
Anybody else want to check it out?
My GM experience makes me want to say, nah, I don't want to fight the thing in there if there's something in there.
But this is a different.
there.
Not to mention, this is different than your salamander in the hole.
Yeah.
A rock is screaming, "Don't touch it."
You hope.
I'm not touching it.
Well, to be fair, there's like heat waves coming off of it. You might not want to touch it.
Metaphorically, don't touch it.
Oh, while we're
But,
sitting here,
like,
can I go around and collect arrows?
Yeah, go ahead and you can collect half your air. What you do know though is, as he saw, and I'm sure he pointed out, is there was vents in this that he couldn't quite see through properly, but maybe somebody else could get a better view.
I mean, I'll give it a gander.
Go ahead and shoot me a perception. Yeah, you managed to get the right angle through the steam and stuff.
Oh, whoops. That's my fault. That one.
No. Oh, okay. So you once again, it's a matter of heights and stuff. I thought that first one was you because you said it, and then he rolled. So you both looked
I was
through.
rolling it too. Sorry.
No, I noticed that, but I didn't look at the colors. Or names. I just saw the roll.
And then I rolled a persuasion. That
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince the crabs to do something for me.
You guys both try to look, and I think steam slightly gets in your eyes. It doesn't hurt you, but it makes it so you can't see quite as well a rock in there. But Theo, you see inside a heart beating. Just dum, 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 dum. It's a massive heart that it seems to be out the bottom of the heart is where it instead of blood flowing from it, it seems to be the magma for the forge.
Can I shoot an arrow through the slit?
You could possibly shoot an arrow through it, yes.
Hello.
Do you guys want to just leave it?
Would you
Because
like
it's a
would you
giant
like
heart
would you
and-
like an Arcana check to see what you know about this?
No, we just want to kill
I
it.
can aid you.
Yeah, sure. I'll try.
I'll aid you in it. So.
Unfortunately, all it looks like to you is a giant heart. All you can tell, it doesn't look like maleficent. Like, it's not like trying to hurt you guys or spew lava at you guys. Occasional bursts of like fire and stuff out the top, but it's not like attacking you and it's spewing out lava for the forge.
Can I try to describe what I see to see if Dominic or a rock would have a better idea by any chance?
I think that's how he was aiding you.
Okay.
Like, you would like, hey, I'm seeing this, and he's like, well, it could be this, and but you guys, all you can think of is it is a heart of a large creature that is somehow tied with fire. You guys can make any jumps of logic there, but you don't know for sure.
Yeah, I'm imagining, just because considering what we were facing, dragon.
Oh, yeah, could be.
And I'm assuming they want this thing, so I'm assuming destroying it
do-
could affect it. But
Yes, but you also know you have friends upstairs who plan to take over this fortress when their boss is dead.
That is very true. Can we? Would you guys be opposed to taking a short rest here? Because see that some of us are pretty hurt, and I don't know if we can do a hefty battle if we have to have a hefty battle.
I'm down for as much as rest as everyone wants.
yeah, do we want to peep out what's down from us and
Sure.
like, because there might be a
I
hidey
think we
hole
can
or something down
Scout
there as
the
well.
area, make sure that maybe there's a more fortifiable small room, or we can come back up here. But we scout it out. But then I think it would be nice for us to at least sit down and catch our breath and try to center ourselves.
Sounds
I
good.
could
I
agree with
would
that.
not oppose to any of that.
As you slowly make your way down,
I'm going around this way if that's okay.
no, that's fine. Just don't touch the magma. So there's this door, and then there's the way of
Going
rocks
through the
going
dead
over
bodies.
here. So,
Seeing the door, I'm gonna try to like peer in through like the slits here.
and you see what you see.
Fair.
Which door be? Oh, I'll see other people go this way, and I'll follow them.
I gotta move.
Do I hear anything from here?
I think you
before I-
hear like some like almost snorting, like you would like almost. Let me describe as you come down here. It should tell. This corridor is lined with 6 arched cells, each sealed off with a latched iron gate. Housed in each cell is a big lizard fitted with riding gear.
Friends.
Right, I mean,
You hear like a snort of search, but that's about all you hear. Uh, 13.
That's sorry. I don't know why I said that. Just to see if they, as I'm approaching, if they like, as we get close, if I can keep them from getting anxious or if they react adversely to us, type thing.
As you come close, this one kind of like jolts at the cage as if it was trying to get at you but can't.
I'm gonna throw something in there for it to eat.
Well, Rock's standing next to you.
I will instead use some of the food ration that I have.
I mean, if you're gonna be boring, go ahead.
Okay, fine. I'll go up there and take some dwarven meat and throw it in there.
No, I was
Druid
kidding.
meat.
Do whatever you want.
If
Train them to eat the Drugars and then set them free in the castle.
Yeah, your friend Drugar upstairs.
I'll walk over here, grab the head that I chopped off.
But you throw some rations in there to it.
Yeah.
Roll me another one at advantage.
Ooh, net 20.
It sniffs the food and it gobbles it down. And then looks expectantly at you.
Okay, I'll throw some more in.
And it snaps it up. The other ones are again a little bit louder because they smell food and they see non-Druagars and they're like, you are food. This one does not seem hostile.
Alright, because I have a lot of rations. I have prepared myself to carry a hefty amount of rations. I will throw some more rations into the other cages just to see if it does anything for them as well.
Roll me another animal handling at advantage.
Hey, another 10!
As you start feeding them and they stop getting aggressive at you and eating them, you can tell from the riding equipment that these are probably mounts of the Druga. And from their initial reaction, they probably don't take too kindly to strangers, but you are feeding them and they must have been hungry. Like, they probably are like one of those things where it's like, if we don't feed them, we teach them obedience when we do finally feed them, kind of things. And you just gave them food for no reason. You are now their friend.
Best
They are not.
Logic.
They are not.
I'm pretty confident.
Yeah, they are not built for like snowy areas. So you probably can't take them with you.
Do you have an image of what they look like, just so I can see what they look like? Oh, that's awesome looking.
It does look cool.
Those dope as fuck.
It does look quite nice. Only you have to imagine there's a saddle kit on it. Fun fact: these are also what the Drow ride right in the Underdark as well.
Oh, cool. I really want to pet it.
I mean, you're not 20 to animal handling. What's the worst that could happen?
That's fair. I try to pet it.
The gate is in your way. You would have to open the gate first.
Oh, I thought it was like I could fit my hand.
It
That's
says
awesome.
latched on gate. I'm not, because it. Yeah, you could probably fit your hand in there. It smells your hand and it smells the food that it just ate, and it bites your it licks your hand and probably nuzzles it a bit.
Oh, this makes me want to open the
Yeah.
cages.
I was just about to say, I'd say we could probably at least sleep in this aisleway for a minute. Trading off watches and whatnot.
Sure. That's fine with me. If they still look hungry, I will give them more rations.
Oh, they eat everything you give them.
Alright. Because I am currently carrying a lot of rations, apparently.
Well, that's probably for all your dogs. No, you probably
Yeah,
separated your dogs once.
I have 13 days of rations per dog.
Yeah, but
Gosh.
most of that is probably on the cart with the dogs.
That's fair. That's very fair.
Because that's a lot of stuff to put in a backpack on your back going through a dungeon.
I'll say it probably lessened that down enough to whatever I was carrying on my person, so maybe down to 11 days per dog, because I have 6 dogs, so that would have been 12 rations that I would have possibly had on me for animals.
Okay.
So I've given them 12 rations.
Okay, so each one
Not
gets
counting
2.
any axe beak rations.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he like had axe rashes.
I do.
Yeah. So you have those, so you can give whatever you want too. They will eagerly snap down anything. You guys said you wanted to take a short rest, because that's only an hour. Hunter Mark will go away.
I'll also share some food with Ari. Actually, I'll see if she's hungry or whatever.
She takes small bites out of the rations of what you eat. I don't know what rations you prepare. As she makes a comment in Infernal.
If I could, I would want to take these things with me, because I rolled 2 nat 20s and I really want it now.
They are not as good as your. They're not as good as your dogs.
Wow. What? I like to befriend animals.
I know you do.
Alright. Yep. Short rest would be great.
Says this and
I'm okay with a short rest.
Another quick dumb question. My sorcery points only come back on a long rest, correct?
It should
Did
tell
they
you.
hear this as well?
Avak heard that.
Oh, okay.
You and Avak are the only two that understand. Everybody hears it. Only Avak understands
Oh, when I hear that, I like spit out laughing.
it.
Why are you laughing, though?
Oh, Ari's funny.
You crazy Ari.
And then she gives Avak the stink eye.
Wink at her. Wink at her.
Sorcery points. It says right here. You get them back on a long rest. Yes.
That's what I thought.
I don't know what I get back with short rest.
Everything. You're a warlock.
Oh yeah, I'm a warlock.
You have to roll. You have to roll hit dice if you want to recover hit dice, but you get back all your spell slots.
I'll use a couple hit dice.
Okay. So 1 hit dice.
I know I get max anyway, cause Ari's next to me.
Oh yeah. So you get 11 back from that. So you get. And then if you roll a second one, you get your full HP.
Cool, I'll do that then. That's pretty good. I really like. That's a really good, feat.
Look at these guys rolling with hit points. How much have you rolled, Nick? Have you been recording it, or have you just been clicking?
Yeah, I've been doing one at a time.
Okay, I was making
How
sure.
many spell slots do I have now then?
You have 2 level 4 slots. When you leveled up, you lost a spell slot. Because warlocks. No, basically you had like 2 level 3s, then you had 3 level 3s, now you have 2 level 4s, and then you have 4 like 3 level 4s.
Technically I have 3 level 4s because I have the mask.
Which is at the lowest level, which is not level 4.
Okay, but if I used a level 4 spell with it.
Yes.
So, still.
But that's not a spell slot, so I'm not wrong.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I don't know.
As you guys are like in here resting back here, and big ol'.
There you go.
While resting, I'm going to rule you have to come out of rail. You can't rest as a bail, Nick. Okay. So
That's about as high as I'm. on the go out using all my hit dice.
Oh, when by the way, when Ari says that, I'm gonna give food that Ari would prefer more because I would know that.
Begrudgingly eats it. So your rest goes by pretty uneventful. What would you guys like to do?
At that point, I say goodbye to Lawrence, which is the one up here, and I get ready to head out.
You would love that monster tamer class, Koi.
Shouldn't we take Lawrence with us while we're in here?
You could, but
When we come back through, Lawrence will die when he's not in here.
yeah, he's not built for cold climates.
I know if in here it would be fine. Like
It would
him
be
running around
it
this
would be
dungeon
fine
and
in
stuff.
here, but what if you come across his master and his master says kill you guys?
Right.
And I murdered Lawrence.
Don't you dare. Lawrence!
and then Theo kills you, and then Theo gets killed by Lawrence. Who somehow is still alive. Anyways.
No, the bullet comes out of nowhere.
The magic bullet. It's the one that killed JFK.
No, the one that is burrowing through.
Oh, the bullet. Yeah, the bullet. It went to Avernus. Now it's a hell bullet. It followed you everywhere. Okay, what would you guys like to do now?
I mean, technically, one of them did follow me. I say we go back up and check the door. So I'm gonna start heading out once everybody's moving.
I gesture for them to go on ahead. I'm just gonna vary how we talk.
If I come back and I find that Lawrence is dead, I'll come down there. You and I will have a talk.
Is anybody going with Theo other than Capna?
How do I whisper to
/ W and then you. I think it's / in /. There's a GM whisper.
Cool.
But it's / W and then you'll be type like Mike the DM and pops up.
Cool.
Arak, are you following them? Okay.
Sorry, I was.
No, I was making sure because if you whispered something to Ari and you want there to hear, I wanted to make sure of that.
Is this the door we're gonna go through first?
I think so. Is that okay?
Yeah, I had no doubt. I was just verifying, so I didn't go wandering away.
Alright.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, you can open the door, sure.
I kicked the door open.
Okay. So, a couple things happen all at once. Let me just kick the door open.
It explodes. 2 of us die.
Boom. Okay, so now let me describe what you see. And Area 29. Inside this room... inside this room, you hear loud, mechanical noises that seem to come from the south wall. Standing in the middle of the room, facing the double door to the north, is a 7-foot tall statue of a female Druagar in scale mail robe. The top of its head above the eyes have been shielded off, making space for a stone brazier that gives off a faint flickering light. Chained to the statue's pedestal is an emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery purple-gray flesh, a bulbous head with a metal plate bolted to it, and sinister eyes.
I have any inclination what that would be.
What about the dude in front of me?
You roll me an Arcana on that, because it's more of an Arcana creature. No, Theo, because he has
11.
Oh, I was about to say.
11.
That ain't gonna go
It kind of looks like the skull that Arak took. But before him, kneeling before the statue, you see a soot-stained graybeard druidgar with a black crown on his brow and a spiky black gauntlet on one hand. It looks very much like the metal that you guys have seen of the dragon and stuff. And
Step forward and I try to
speaking,
I want to lean over to
Nick, hold
to
on.
Theo.
I'm
Is this the
describing
guy?
stuff. As he notices you, he turns around and hollers out, let me make sure he speaks common before. I'm pretty sure he does, but no, he just starts babbling in a language you guys don't understand. Because he heard you kick open the door, Nick. He's not gonna just let you attack him. I need initiative.
Now, would we have an idea that this is the guy that we know we're looking for?
He was described to you, I'm pretty sure.
And does this guy fit the description?
Yes.
Well, I've also seen him before, so I'd be able to tell people.
Unfortunately, I rolled a nat 1 for your initiative, Dominic.
That's fine.
Well, it's because he wasn't here when we kicked open the door.
Yeah,
I rolled a 2.
I came late.
So, okay, so you roll...
You still beat me, though. I just want to note that. I rolled a 2, you rolled a 1, and you still beat me.
See, what rules that Corey has in place, what was the... If you get a nat 1, Corey? You have disadvantage your first round? Or your first attack?
Yeah, you kind of like... You act at a disadvantage on the first one of combat, but if you get a nat 20, then everything you do is at advantage.
Ooh.
So...
It's kind of cool.
So, Theo, you see who you can only assume is the leader. He looks like a lot of the other dwarves. Let me actually pop his picture for you. But he has a crown on his head, and
He has a shootable face.
so do you, but you got mad when a
Yeah.
rock shot you
I
with
thought
fireball.
so.
So this, I just seeing this, Theo would assume this is the guy that we've been looking for. So okay, normally he wouldn't just run in and start combat, but if this is the guy we know we've been basically need to kill, then
The creature behind him, by the way, it looks completely harmless. Like he is mutilated, emaciated.
Okay.
Like he looks like he cannot cause you harm if he wanted to, and chained up.
Going to bonus action, Hunter's Mark him before I do anything, and then I will go for 2 attacks on him for my multi-attack. So I'll take a sharpshooter for the first one.
Hits.
That does hit, you said?
Yep.
So that's a 23 and a d6. I'll go for another sharpshooter. Ooh.
That might hit.
That one doesn't though, unfortunately.
d6.
Roll.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter Mark rolls twice on that.
Oh, thank you.
Crit roll all dice double.
Okay. So 9, 28, and then 36 for that arrow.
Yep.
And then the second one, I am just going to take as a standard longbow, but it's going to be a clockwork on him as my extra. And I forgot that all these attacks should have been at an advantage in the first place.
I mean, you crit one of them.
Yeah. I'm just saying it now before I make
Yeah.
the attack. So actually, no, remembering that I can do this at advantage, this is going to be a sharpshooter clockwork for my extra attack.
And you hit.
So that's Hunter's Mark, the D8 from clockwork, and then the D8 for the extra attack that generates from my Dread Ambusher.
Okay.
feel confident enough in the amount of damage that I output.
I think. Oh no, he can't do that because it wasn't. See, here's the thing. There is nothing I can do with him. Because you put that in him. Either he can give up his turn and pull it out, or he can use his turn and die.
I put how much damage did I like 90 some damage?
You did 92 damage.
Oh my god.
Oof.
He has 93 health.
You did enough damage to instant kill me. At full
I
health.
kind of wanted to make that extra attack out of clockwork just in case.
That
Because
would have perma-killed me 2 times over.
if you did not do that, he would have looked at Neo. I want to do this just to see, but he's going to die after this is up.
Mm-hmm.
Neo, he looks at you. Wait, actually, let me see something, because he might not be able to do what I want him to do. Nope, he cannot do what I want him to do. I was going to cast Suggestion on Neo, but Neo has to be able to understand a language of his. Which...
It's the good thing about not speaking so many languages.
No, none of you guys understand a language from him. Like, that's the thing. Like, he knows Dwarven and Undercommon as he dies from...
Can I whisper something as he's dying?
He won't understand you, but sure.
Do you fear death?
And then he falls forward dead.
That's the clockwork damage going off.
Yeah, no. That killed him exactly 10 times over. As combat though.
That was 103 damage.
Yeah,
You said?
total that would be 102 damage. He had 93 HP.
And I walk in here.
The
And
creature.
check his pockets.
He doesn't. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have anything in his pockets.
Can I grab the crown from his head?
You can.
Cool.
Only
I'm
if you
gonna
put
check
it
on
on.
whatever this thing is.
Roll me an Arcana
I'm
from
picking-
you. Cause whip advantage, because
me?
you no Rock, because Rock you might have seen him
But you too. Make sure it ain't magical.
but wait,
Watching things.
you said you pick up the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm still holding my. If this is no longer combat and they're picking up shiny things, I am going to hold my attack if they turn on us because of that crown.
The crown is very much just like the statue, or the javelins that Neo has with the statue of Rock took. It's just of that peculiar metal. It's a very nice crown.
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay, it looks nice on you.
I feel nice.
And then
I
you
like
feel
it.
psychotic.
What you know of Rock
I feel good.
is, and I'm gonna find the picture real quick, but it's going to look a little bit different than what you are seeing in the picture, because as I described, it is horribly mutilated comparatively. Oh, I don't think I have a. Oh, I think I need handouts. Where's the handouts? I might have a handout for it. I'm not sure.
How do I look?
Stunning.
I do.
Thank you.
This is what it would look like if it wasn't horribly mutilated with its face all carved up and whatnot.
Oh, it's a mind flare. Huh?
Oh.
Sorry,
But
I'm chaining it.
it's chain. What you said? You unchain it? Chain it?
Yeah.
Okay. It
Don't do that. I stop him.
does. Let me.
You're over there playing with a dead guy.
I want to double check. Let me just have something for me to tell you guys about.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever encountered a mind flare, so.
It has all of its face tentacles, Rock cut off very near to it, And the metal plate looks like it was used to seal open its, like, seal shut its head after, somebody messed with its head, and you guys hear it speak to you with telepathy. It's like, and I think you hear like that weird echoey voice that you hear in like TV shows from like certain mind things, as it says, "Thank you for killing one of my torturers. I'm afraid I have nothing to give you as thanks. I don't have much left at all."
How long have you been here?
I do not know how long I've been here. Only that it's been a while. Other illithids, I have not seen my kind in years, maybe longer.
Can I place the skulls I have of his kind to him?
You can.
I'm gonna give us as like, I believe you may have known these people.
And then I step out of the room.
That's added part of it, like a matter of fact, like, forgive me if I don't recognize the remains of people I've known.
You
Scars
have to
don't all
forgive.
look the same after all.
You have
It's
to
just
forgive.
skulls anyway.
So some of us aren't all the way here. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, neither am I anymore.
As
Gestures his chained hands towards the bolt in the head.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed you're still alive.
They lobotomized me. Made me unable to do more than just talk.
Meh? I would like to do my thing to him.
I'd like to insight that.
You can
I can incite him. I can incite him real good.
That's a lot of insight.
So from your, yeah, I know that. Wisdom 8 plus proficiency. Yeah, we have. So your surface thoughts are it and your insight will also tell you this. Both of you guys get this, and that's a rock probes deeper. He's speaking just as a matter of factly. It's like what he's telling you, as far as you can tell, is the truth, and it's like he doesn't expect any sympathy from you guys. Like he's just telling you what has happened.
Cool.
Seeing that and he's malnourished, Theo's never fully actually encountered a mind flare.
Many people don't. Like Neo would never have seen one either.
So I walk up to him. I'm not gonna unchain him, but I have one more good berry, which would give him some nutrients if this is something that he could eat, and I'll ask him. I'm not gonna force feed him. I'm gonna say, you look malnourished. I can give you something. I'll give you some nutrients, and I'll hold up the good berry if this is something that you can eat.
Unfortunately, your magical foods will not aid me. He has taken away effectively my way of eating when he amputated my facial appendages.
I'm
your
going
name?
to unchain him while he's talking to Dominic.
No, don't worry, Theo. When he unchains him, he just falls to the ground, like barely able to sit up, let alone stand up. My name is Fior.
Fior? Do you fear death?
No, for death comes to everything, and when I die, I will be assimilated back into the hive brain.
Well, tell me. Would you ever...
What was that, Tom?
So tell me, would you ever live like this? or would you rather return?
No matter what you adventurers do, I will return soon. Again, he's speaking very matter of fact and not looking for sympathy. Just it is what it is.
So,
Cool.
do you want, as a form of sympathy? I know you're saying he's not seeking for sympathy, but as a form of sympathy, it sounds like you're saying you're not long. If you know you're going to die, as it is anyways, we can cease any suffering that you have, if that is something that you wish, and only if you wish. I'm not going to kill a helpless creature unless that creature or person, however you want to look at it, wants that. So if you do, then we can do that for you.
He looks over to you confused. It's almost like he doesn't understand emotion that you're putting into it. Like, he doesn't understand your idea of, like, putting something out of its misery, so to speak.
Gotcha. Alright, so maybe if I say it a different way, we'll understand then.
Would you like to return to the hive right now?
Do you want to end your suffering, your pain? Do you want to stop sooner than prolong it?
Pain is something that happens. It matters not to me one way or another.
Well, am I still poisoned, by the way?
Let me double check that. Now that you've short rest.
Why are you here in the
No,
first place?
you're not poisoned anymore. The short rest flushed it out of your system. Fuel.
Why are you here in the first place? What brought you here?
They captured me in the deep dark. Locked me in their temple as he looks around. Some god of theirs connected to the mind powers that they take, that we illithids control.
So they were using you as a channel to take your abilities, basically?
I can only assume, but I do not know for sure.
So you're saying you're not long. How long do you say that you have, or do you feel that you have?
I have not eaten in many a day. I cannot last longer than a few hours at best at this point. The magic of the room keeps me alive. But with Zardork and dead, only his, let me get the right word for this, but only his religious priest is left to channel anything.
Who is this priest?
Klong on. He resides in a room nearby.
Does anybody have any other questions?
Nah, I'm good.
Well, I'm a rock, and I'm sorry we had to meet under such conditions.
He looks at you and is like, he looks at you and like shifts his head a little bit and is like, I understand you don't have to pry for more information. I have been truthful to you. Says that so everybody can hear, whether they know you can do that or not.
I'm gonna.
Not prying, just showing you the exit. Carrying on ourselves.
Is that Dominic?
I'm gonna like look at it with a sort of like appreciation of the truth. Like Dominic has a disgust of creatures that are mass into deceit and that lie despite it knowing itself. Like there's a I don't know. There's a it's a weird feeling for Dominic. He realizes like the difference.
So if no one else has anything, Theo will walk up, put his bow around, and pull out his sword. He's going to kneel down. I know you say you do not have long, and that sympathy is not something that you know of, but I will make this quick and as painless as possible, and just hopefully that your last thing you know is sympathy before you retreat to this hive mind you speak of. It is not anything I can do to make up for people's actions, as I have not really seen a creature of you before, but I don't like seeing anything like this, so may the last thing you experience be sympathy before your end, before your travels back to your hive. As I push the sword into him, as where I would assume would be the easiest way to kill it.
I want you can do this easily. I was thinking about making you roll to see if you like kill it in one hit, but no, you're coup de grace it. You can put it out of its misery. And as you do with your sword in its head, the last thing we see before we end for tonight, because it's getting about 10, and I don't want to stay too late, because combat takes forever. The doors kick open, and you see a dwarven priest step out and look at you.
Can I get 3 turns or 3 actions?
At the next session, yes.
Just like maybe I can end it quickly again. I was really surprised to hit that much damage.
No, you output
I was really excited.
metric fuck ton.
I was really excited to output that much damage.
You could kill any one of your party members at full health.
Now Rock gets haste and hastes you.
Yes.
Because
that gives you another act. How does that?
It's another attack action. You can't take the whole attack action. It's like your extra Gloomstalker attack.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. Because that would be a clockwork bolt. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna head to bed.
No problem. That's why I ended it now, Tom. Have a good night.
Cool.
And I'm going to end my stream now, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Let's see. I'm going to actually look to see if somebody's live that I could raid to, but
I had fun. Thank you, Mike.
I appreciate. I hope everybody had fun. Honestly.
And player knowledge.
Oh, you gain a lot more than just an extra attack action. You gain +2 to AC and advantage on dex saving throws.
Nice.
Yeah, Mike said I won't be able to gain any magic abilities.
Nope.
It's hard for you.
I
in my stream now because I am the only person waiting out.